Caravan. My name's Owen, I'll be your demonstrator today. We'll start on all the features externally on your van, and then we'll jump inside and talk about all the features internally, and then I'll set up your Swift command as well for you. If you've got any questions at any point, please feel free just to stop and ask away.
Okay.
The main aim of this hour is, I'm not going to make you an expert in an hour, but I want to give you enough of the basic knowledge so you can go out there and enjoy yourself in it tonight. Okay, so make a start on the front. You're not towing, so we don't need to check your tow ball. So obviously, I know you're not, but if you do tow, we've obviously got your stabiliser hitch on the front, so grease-free and paint-free tow ball. Main hitch underneath, breakaway cable, handbrake's as easy as, handbrake off, handbrake on. Easy as that. And then jockey wheel obviously winds up and down, and then you have got a manoeuvring handle on there. God knows why, because I'd like to see you pull this round by hand. No. It takes some doing. Obviously 13 pin for your lights and your electric.
Yeah.
And then you've also got ATC on your van as well.
Right.
Have you had ATC before? No. So what ATC is an automated stability aid. So what it does is when you're going down the road, it senses if you're getting a bit of a snake on, and what it'll do is automatically apply the brakes on the car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like a snake bar then.
Yeah, kind of. Similar, but a bit more, more technology in it as such. But what it does, when you plug it into the car, it goes through a light sequence there. It all starts off as a red light, and then you hear it testing its motors, and then it goes to either a green flashing or green solid light. Green solid light means you're good to go. Green flashing means the system's not quite ready. Pull it down the road a few metres, stop, get out and have a look and see it's got to green.
Okay.
It's easy as that. But I know you're not towing.
I'm not towing.
So I won't go too much into it.
You never know though.
So moving into your gas locker at the front now, I'm glad you brought the 2 bottles, because with the Celeste it comes with the changeover and your 2 gas pipes.
Super.
But all it is always have either 2 bottles on or blank the other one off.
Okay.
Don't ever have just a pipe on with nothing on the end.
Okay.
Okay, so it's either 2 bottles on
right.
or 1 pipe.
What about when one runs out then?
That's fine, just leave the bottle connected.
Okay.
Obviously when you're changing it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But don't run your gas system with 1 bottle on and 1 not attached.
Yep.
It's fine if this is attached.
Yeah,
all it is, imagine if that's open and you've got nothing stopping anything, so always make sure you're attached to one or the other. Now, a few safety devices on here. First one is the gas release. So when you're turning your gas on, you need to press this button first, and what it does is allow gas to go down the pipe.
Okay.
So it's like a safety feature. The second one is you've got a crash sensor on here. What this is for is you could, if you wanted to, drive down the road with the gas on.
Right.
And what this is if you go, if you get into an accident or anything, this senses it and shuts all the gas off.
Okay.
So when you're switching it on, first one is the one on the pipe.
Yeah.
Second one is just hold the one down there.
Right.
But you know it's on because it's lovely and green at the top up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And then obviously to change your bottle over, all you simply need to do is just turn it over like that.
Super.
That's it, as simple as that.
Yeah, I've never had one of them before.
Yeah. Oh, so simple. So simple. And then in the front here, we've got your leg winder and your wheel brace in there as well for you. Okay, so and that's about as exciting as the front end gets, unless you've got any questions.
No.
That's it, perfect.
So it's got the motor mover on, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got the all-wheel drive on, so that's all on for you.
I'll leave you to it.
So start the front corner, Aldi heating system.
Yep.
Have you had Aldi system before? No. Fantastic, so this does your central heating as well as your 10 litre hot water boiler. Now it'll run on gas, electric, or gas and electric at the same time. Right. There's no covers, no vent to remove or anything, it just sits there and does its job. Only thing to do is not to cover that area up, because obviously a lot of heat is expelled out the back there when it's in operation. Water inlet, now this is your water pipe, it's just my Akerol. All it is gentle squeeze, little wiggle and off she comes. Particle filter on the end. So all you do is drop it in your Akerol, clip her on, that's it.
Super.
Simple as that. So next one down, leisure battery. Obviously I'll be putting your leisure battery on it for you. What size battery was that one?
It's about the same size as yours, I think.
Is it?
I'll just check.
Oh, 110, perfect.
Yeah.
So you need the big size battery to power your motor mover.
Yeah.
So obviously with your motor mover it's a hell of a drain on your battery. So the bigger the battery, the more travel you'll get with the battery before it kaplunks. So next door you've got your 240 mains electrical hookup, as well as an external satellite feed. So if you've got a satellite on the site or a TV aerial, you can attach it into here and it sends a signal into the van for you. And then just below us there is your isolator key for your motor mover.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
that's the black one at the bottom. Have you had a motor mover before?
I have, yeah.
Oh, perfect. I will give you a quick demo in it afterwards, but it's similar concept.
Yeah.
So obviously your all-wheel driver, as you can see, because you've got one on the front and one on the back.
Okay. Right. I've never had one like that before. I just had one on the... Well, I've never had a twin axle.
Yeah, that's all it is if you just have it on the front on a twin, you find you won't get the manoeuvrability out of it. Because it drags the back tyre. But obviously with all 4 on, it means it gives you that full range of travel on it. And obviously same as clunk, clunk,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which side you do it.
No.
Once you're engaged, switched on the remote, and then she's all yours then.
360.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I want it for.
Yeah. Well, it won't pirouette on the spot as such. You have to sort of more manoeuvre it. It certainly won't just go round and round and round.
Okay.
But what it does, it goes in stages.
Okay.
So what you may just need to do is just shuffle it slightly when you're going to. Whereas single axle will just literally spin round on the spot.
Okay.
This, you may just find you need to shuffle it
Okay.
more than sort of
Alright.
spinning them on the spot. But
More like a 10-point turn.
yeah, that sort of thing. That
Okay.
sort of concept. Now, have you had a flush tank before?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're happy, water, pink liquid in the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
And then obviously business end downstairs.
Oh, nice big tank.
Yeah, so either green or blue liquid in here. The reason I say green liquid, you're up on Love to Stay, if you use the green, what it means is you can empty this on your pitch rather than finding the house.
Haven't got any, so I need to get some.
Yeah, we do some in the shop, so don't worry about that, we've got plenty there. And then obviously draining this tank down is just that lovely little pipe there for you.
Great.
So all you do is just pull that out, drains the contents down, flush the toilet to get the last of the solution out
Right.
for you.
Okay.
Okay, it's nice and easy. So obviously where my bucket is your waste outlets,
Okay.
and then your lovely underbed locker.
That's another thing I haven't bought. My
And-
waste tank. Forgot my waste tank.
Oh well, you can get enough pipe. We do the pipe in there. You can get enough pipe and just run it directly into the drain.
Okay.
So, obviously underbed locker, fantastic space. I know you're not towing, but if you do start towing, definitely watch what you're putting in here because look how far back it is on the van. If you overload this, she will be tail end happy when you get down the road.
Yeah, no, won't be towing.
Yeah, perfect. Then,
Stay.
I won't let you walk round the back because it's a bit tight.
Okay.
Isn't much too exciting. Obviously, your two rear legs on the back. You've also got the security pipes on here. What it means is you can put a padlock through there,
Yeah.
and it means no one can get anything in to get to your legs.
Great.
So it's just an additional safety feature.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Other than that, well, I would normally squeeze round, but we're I'm
No,
getting
no.
it overrun with motor movers in here. I don't know why. Obviously, we'll test all your lights before we get on the road and everything tomorrow, but they've already been checked once. So, coming down to this end, not much too exciting here. These bits here are yours. What these are the jacking points that would have been on here for an Alco jack. But obviously, because you've got the all-wheel movers on, you can't have an all-wheel movers and the jacking points. So we take the jacking points off.
Okay.
But they are yours.
Where would they have gone? Because I've never seen
Literally here on the chassis, mounted there.
Okay.
But obviously the motor moves are mounted where they are, sort of thing.
Okay.
So you can't have both.
them. Can it be jacked?
Yeah, you can still put a normal jack underneath
Yeah,
it. All those are, they will take the Alco jack. That's what they're designed for.
Okay.
But you're still fine with a trolley jack or a bottle
I've got
jack.
it.
Just put it underneath and jack it up. It's not a problem. Just these are, you want to keep these because if you sell it on and you want to keep that mover, at least you can put these back on there. So
Okay.
it's still a complete unit. as
Okay.
such. So, fridge vents, not much too exciting to tell you about them, won't bore you with that. Wheels and tyres, they put all the information here on the door for us, so it's 30 psi per tyre, and it's 130 newton metres for your wheel nuts.
Okay.
Okay, all that is, that's the torque setting on your wheel nuts. They've been done in the PDI. I will torque them again for you today. If you do start towing in the future, all it is just check your wheel nuts before you get on the road. Okay, then, external 240. I love this feature. Your entertainment hub.
Okay.
So your lovely external TV.
Right.
So when you've upset the missus, she makes you sit outside in the awning and watch the telly.
Just me.
Oh, even better than that, lad, even better. Then, front locker here. So it does come with a mains water adapter.
Okay.
So you can plug the van into mains.
Right.
It does come with it, but I'm a bit dubious about using these because you're putting mains water into the van.
Okay.
So it's up to you. It's there. If
What do you
wanna
mean too
use
much
it.
pressure in the van? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm more a fan of using the ones inside the Acarols, so it fills your Acarol up. So if anything fails, all it's going to do is flood your pitch.
Yeah.
Where obviously if anything fails inside your van in the pipe work,
Yeah.
you're going to come back to a soggy van. So it's there. Some people use them, don't have any troubles. Us as a company, we don't recommend them. So it's your choice. It's your
Alright,
choice. If you
okay.
want or not. We've also got your 240 mains cable in here, and your jacks inside there, and your two wheel locks are inside there. But I'll show you more of that
Okay.
inside. Last thing I want to show you in here is your lovely alarm box.
Okay.
So it's obviously got a motion sensor, tilt sensor, as well as your tracker.
Right.
So once the alarm's set, obviously if anyone lifts your van up, it'll trigger the alarm. If anyone moves inside, it'll trigger the alarm. Also, it'll set the tracker off as well,
Okay.
which is a monitored service. So as soon as your van moves, you'll get a phone call to say, is it you moving your van? No, it's not, and they're straight onto the police.
That's done on the app.
Yeah, all through on the app. And then Gas barbecue fun.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Just show you on your keys. So on your keys, it's one key fits all. One set, spare set. Okay, so one key does everything. So that does all the lockers and all the doors.
Okay.
Okay, well obviously the same on that one.
Yeah.
So on your fobs, top one's a torch.
Right.
Second one down activates and deactivates your alarm. So one bleep on, two bleeps off.
Okay.
As simple as that. And it's that action that's arming your tracker as well.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what it's switching on. Next one down does your awning light. So you turn your awning light on and off.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that's it so far for outside.
Great.
Happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Lovely. Well then, I'll let you be first in.
Haven't seen it since I bought it.
Don't you?
It's November.
Now you will find, you see it's a bit hazy in here. It's because I've got your heating on cranking for the first time. So what you may find is when you get up there on site, you may just want to open a few of the windows, because obviously everything's brand spanking new. It's still got all like the cleaning chemicals and things like that, and it's no harm to it.
Right.
But it's just, you can see it is a little bit hazy. So just open up your doors and windows and that, and just get a bit of fresh air.
Okay.
It was -2 when I got in here, so I thought I'd rather it was a bit warmer than. So first thing I'll do, I'll show you underneath here. So in the very top corner, there's your Aldi heating system.
Okay.
So that controls your central heating as well as your 10-litre hot water boiler.
Okay.
Okay, nothing to switch on and off, just literally showing you where the unit
Right.
is. Moving on down, then I've just got your lovely onboard water pipe suppression unit, and then the good old yellow drainage tap.
Okay.
So to drain your system down, all you need to do is lift that yellow lever up in the air, leave your taps open in the central position, and it will literally drain all the contents of your water boiler and your pipe
Do we need to
system.
do anything with these two?
No, absolutely nothing. All you need to do to drain them down is just leave that yellow lever up.
Yeah.
Don't close it back down, leave it open. Same as your taps, leave them open.
Yeah.
If there is any residual water and it freezes, it can move along the pipes down, so just leave everything open. 2 blue boxes are obviously for your motor movers.
Okay.
So watch, don't cram it too full in here, because electrics do need a little bit of air to breathe,
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
they'll overheat. So
yeah.
don't stuff this full as you can. You've got obviously. God, put my teeth in today. Your battery charger, and then obviously your lovely consumer unit here.
Okay.
Now you have got obviously a solar panel.
Yeah.
So what the system shutdown button does is isolate all your 12-volt system.
Right.
But if you're storing it outside, or the sound of it saying on a seasonal pitch,
Yeah.
just leave that switched on, and what it means is your solar panel will keep going around trickling up your battery for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We've then got reverse polarity, so if you do ever go abroad, that will light you up to let you know foreigners are backwards, because their power's the other way around to ours.
Okay.
So if that's ever lit up, that's letting you know there's a power with the problem with the power externally. Then battery charger, heating and hot water. Now we'll just leave them two on, because
Yeah.
they're only ever live when you're plugged into the mains.
Okay.
And when you're plugged into the mains, A, you want your battery charger and recharging up your batteries, and B, you want your heating and hot water running on mains.
It'll always be on the mains.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Then we've got 12-volt fuses, 240 breakers, and on the inside of the door, 12-volt fuses, 240 breakers.
Okay.
Okay, but the good thing is with these 12-volt fuses in here, they've got a little red LED light next to them. If they're blown, they've lit up red. All you do is take the red one out, replace it, job done.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. So you don't even need to get the book out.
No.
You just open it up. If you see a red light across there, you know that you've got problems.
Super.
Just replace that
Yeah,
fuse.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Lovely.
Right, we'll get the bit above the door next. Out the way.
Under it.
This is a bit more. No, I'll just show it you. All it is inside there.
Just space.
Is your 2 locks.
Oh,
So
what-
there's your
yeah,
2 Alco
yeah,
wheel locks.
yeah.
That's probably where you will need a jack, because to get the wheels lined up perfectly to get the bolts through.
Right.
But I'll explain that to you.
Yes,
I'll show
okay.
you how it'll make more sense when I'm looking at it. So, let's come to your lovely control units here. So, Aldi, this is just your heating panel. This is the main control panel for your vehicle. So, as easy as power off,
Yeah.
power on.
Okay.
So, when you switch this unit on, what it's showing me on the screen now, the little L is letting us know we're running on the leisure battery, the lightning strike's letting us know we're on mains, and then obviously time in the top corner, and it's letting us know the temperature inside as well.
Okay.
So what you can do is on this side, up and down arrow scrolls you through the different settings. The one in the middle lets you change what's on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start off dimmer level. It's the easiest one to go through first.
Right.
So this is for the lights above here, and also the ones in your bedroom as well.
Okay.
All you need to do to change it, So it goes down as low as 5, and then obviously goes all the way up to 100.
Okay.
But obviously you can do this on here, but you can also do it on the app as well.
Okay.
So, next one down, heater settings. So again, press select, it opens up that menu.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what I can do on here, currently on manual, which means I'm in control of the heating here.
Yeah.
But if you want to use your phone to control your heating, all you need to do is change this to app. He says, there, change it to app.
Yeah.
And then all you do is push down, exit settings, press select again, and it'll take it back out and save it to app.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm just going to leave it on manual for now.
Yeah.
So push down, exit settings, select, and then it saves whatever you've selected on
That's
there.
good enough for now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, heater settings, next one. Fridge settings. So obviously, as well as your fridge controls here, you can control your fridge from here as well.
Okay.
So, select, opens it up. So, it's on auto mode at the minute, which means it'll look for whatever power source it can find. Okay, but if I can change it to gas, electric, or mains. 12 volt for towing down the road,
Yeah.
or 240 obviously
yeah.
for when you're on site.
Okay.
Okay, but if you leave it on auto, and it'll automatically scroll through and find a power source for you. Next one down, settings, that's just letting it know it's on level 4, it's 1 to 5 for the temperature of your fridge. Status optimal, that's just letting us know that your fridge is on and up and going. And then exit settings then.
Okay.
Okay, that one. So, next one, system settings. Again, press select, opens up the menu. What you can do on here is change the time and the date. So you've got the hours, minutes, day, date, month, and the year.
Okay.
Then key beep if you want it not to beep every time you press a button. Backlight is the amount of time the screen stays lit for. LED time is the amount of time these little blue lights stay lit for. Okay. Light mode, what that is it will remember when you switch it off. You notice as soon as I switched it back on, all the lights come back on.
Okay.
That's because it remembers how you had the lights on.
Okay.
So if you go out for tea, say, you switch this off and all the lights go off. When you come back and turn it back on, it will remember what lights you had on and it will switch all them lights back on for you.
Right.
That's just a nice little nifty trick. Tank alarms. Now, I'm going to turn that off because it will drive you bonkers. You've obviously not got an onboard tank, but these systems are used in motorhomes as well, where they do. So if it ever bleeps at you telling the water level's low, it's lying to you. All you need to do is come in there and just make sure tank alarms is switched off.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And then down, Bluetooth pair. So this is where I will hook your phone up.
Okay.
Now you can have multiple phones paired up, but you can only use one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then Bluetooth delete, obviously, if you want to change the things.
Okay.
But I'll set that up for you afterwards. Exit settings. So then we're on leisure battery charging. Obviously, just show me the charging the leisure battery. Vehicle battery, if we were attached to a car, it'll show you the power in the car. And solar panel, it's just letting me do it's doing nothing currently.
Right.
Well, no surprise because it's been sat in here for a couple of hours. So
yeah.
when it's in the sunlight, you will see what it's putting back in for the system. Battery select, if you ever want to change from leisure battery to vehicle, but obviously in modern day and age with your solar panels, you'd never be in need.
How powerful are them solar panels?
100 watt on here, so
Right. Okay.
it won't. Imagine if you've used the motor mover and you flatten the battery and you leave it an hour, it won't recharge it like that.
No.
But what it does, it keeps the battery alive, so it just gently trickles it as it's going along.
Yeah.
So then, AC limit. So this is good for if you ever go to any 10 amp sites. What you can do is set a 10 amp limit on the van.
Okay.
And what the van will do is control the power internally rather than it tripping outside.
Yeah.
So what it mainly does is switches off your heating system. Say you flick a kettle on, it'll shut the heating system off while that kettle's boiling. When the kettle's finished boiling, it'll resume its normal function for you.
It's only a 10 amp system on the site anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, you will want to use that. I won't put it on now because we're 16 up there. You can throw as much electric at it. You'll be doing well to trip our electric up there. But obviously, when you're on yours, you can set a 10 amp limit on it, and it means the van will control it rather than it tripping outside. Then, internal temperature. If you press select on this, it'll tell me the internal humidity and also the external temperature.
Right.
Okay, and then next one down, we're back to dimmer level then.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I know that's a lot of information.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember it all.
No,
so
no.
I'm glad I got these.
But I showed you that bit first because now I'm going to show you this side.
Okay.
So simple. Awning light.
Yeah.
So that's your external light. As you see, blue one's on there. But if wherever I put your keys, in my pocket, that's a dangerous thing. I've taken them home once. I can turn this light on and off from here as well.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that light. You know, if it's on blue, it's on.
Yeah.
Next one down, dimmable lights. So you'll see the ones that have gone off. If we're in the bedroom, it does do the ones in the bedroom as well.
Okay.
Then last one is all the rest of the lights inside the van.
Okay.
So even though everything else is individually switched, this is like the master switch that sends all the power around the van.
Okay.
Okay, and then the bottom one, water pump.
Okay.
As easy as that. Blue light on, water pump on.
Right.
As you hear, your system's not running now because I've already primed the system up for you,
Okay.
so it's ready to go. Happy?
Yep.
I know it's a lot. I know. That's why the main thing, when you get in tonight, all you're going to remember is turn it on there, lights, water pump.
Right. Okay.
You can live without the rest. You
Right.
don't even need to touch the rest of that.
Right.
So don't be too. You'll spend all night playing on your app anyway. Fiddling with
Probably
turning
will.
lights up and down.
Yeah,
and think,
yeah.
yeah, you will.
What about when I leave in the morning when the guy comes to tow it off? Do I have to switch it all off, or will he do it?
Yeah, Malcolm will do it for you, but all you literally need to do is just go 1, 2, 3, off, done.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. As easy as that. Roll off out the van. So, heating system. Now, this obviously that's it on. The little circle at the top is there, letting me know it's in operation, so it's heating up. The little plug symbol there is letting me know we're on mains electric. So if that orange light wasn't on the consumer unit, you won't see the black plug there. So when you're on sites or on mains, you want to see the black plug there.
Okay.
And then underneath, it's just letting me know it's 18 degrees in here currently.
Okay.
Then, if I press menu, this wakes up the screen. So easy to use. Top one is just a thermostat. So simply set it to whatever degrees you want your heating on.
Okay.
And the system will automatically kick in and out then if it drops down to that temperature.
Okay.
Next one down, hot water. So that's your hot water off. That's your hot water on. That's hot water boost.
Ooh, I like that.
So what hot water boost is, it shuts off your central heating, puts all its power into the water boiler for you. So it means if you've got someone here with you and they've nicked all the hot water for the shower, at least you can come in, crank that on, put it onto boost mode and it'll reheat that tank than it would in normal operation. But you do have to remember when you're done with it, just knock it back off, because remember it's overridden the heating system.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and then the bottom two are your power. So electric, that's electric off. It will run on 1 kilowatts, 2 kilowatts or 3 kilowatts.
Right.
Now all it is the more power you throw at the unit, the faster everything will heat up for you.
Okay.
So it'll work perfectly well on 1 kilowatts, but all it was, it'll take longer to heat up for you.
Okay.
Whereas you're not like up there, you can run on 3 kilowatts, no worries.
Okay.
But what you may find on your site, if you've only got 10 amps, you may want to knock it down to maybe 1 or 2 and put the gas on as an addition
Okay.
to help the system to keep it going as
Right.
such. And green is gas on, blue is gas off.
Okay.
It is as simple as that. Now that's the basics.
Oh God.
Yeah. But as long as you're happy, or as long as I'm happy, I know you can get some heating on and you can get some hot water tonight. I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're confident on that?
yeah. Yeah.
Winner.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to press the little cog button there.
Okay.
So I will just breeze through this because I don't want to overload you, but you've got the video so you can watch it back at another time.
Right.
So the moon is just a night timer. So if you like a reduced temperature at night,
Yeah.
you can program the system to say it turns down to 10, 12 degrees when you're in bed.
Yeah.
Sunlight is obviously the opposite, it's a day timer. So if you want it to get nice and warm when you wake up in the morning, you can set a program so it heats up in the morning. Prioritise is just what power source it initially looks for. It's always set to electric. I wouldn't change it off that because you're going to be on electric anyway, so I wouldn't worry. Up and up. Then backlight is how the screen stays lit for you. Anything that's greyed out, don't worry about, it's a feature that's not available. Clock is just setting the time and the date. Up. Anything that's greyed out, again, is a function that's not on here. These are for motorhome, so don't worry about that. Then, Pac-Man symbol is an antibacterial feature in your hot water tank. With that on, it heats the tank up in the middle of the night to kill any bacteria that's held in that tank. Offset. So this is just where you can offset the thermostat, because what you'll notice is these two will always read different amounts because they're in different places in the van. And obviously there is a different temperature between up here and down there. So if there is a difference, you can level it out on there. Have a plan on going mountaineering?
Oh.
But if you go over 1,000 metres sea level, you can put high altitude mode on. Key beep, if you want it not to beep every time you press a button. Delayed start timer, where you can set a once a week timer to come on, kick off. Pump settings, I wouldn't worry about that one. Same as anything electrical, good old reset. So if it's not doing what it's told, just reset it and it'll reboot it into its factory settings for you. External, don't worry about that one. Language, if you want to speak French or German to it. Service comes up with any alarm codes or any faults if there is. The only one we really need to worry about is installed accessories. So, you know I said app on there for heating. You also need to turn this one to third party panel. That's just letting the system know it's going to be receiving its commands from your phone.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave that on for you because I'm sure you're going to have a play with it later.
Yeah.
So I'll leave that. And that's it. My main thing is, as long as you've got the angle at front screen, I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah? Relatively. Yeah, perfect. Now what the A is just letting me know what's active. So if you press on that, it's just letting me know we've got third party panel on.
Okay.
Okay. Now I promise that's all the complicated stuff out of the way. I know.
I'm gone.
Yeah. Everyone always is. To be honest, when they first brought these out, they even blew our minds and